Okay, so today we have a 65-incher. 65-inch Samsung comes on. Well, it doesn't come on, but when I go ahead and hit the power on it, I'm going to hit my switch here. There's a red light down here. This uses a one-button toggle switch. It starts flashing, but there's absolutely no picture. Okay. And I can see the light is coming on. Every time I hit this little one-button toggle switch, the little light does come on. So let me know the TV is on, and it should be a picture on it. There is not. Put my light up to it, and I was seeing something here a minute ago. Let's see. The display, which leads me to believe that we have a backlight problem. Now, these particular sets, they have so many shorted backlights in them, they will actually damage the power supply board. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull that baby apart. We're going to slide through the LED process, and I'm going to show you a few tricks and also how to fix the power supply board, the power supply board problem that we're going to have also, okay, after we replace the LEDs. Okay, so let's get right to it. Okay, just to verify the model number of this set, like I said, Samsung 65-inch, UN65H as in Henry 6302AF XZA. It's also right here, including the version number MH01. Okay. Okay, so I've already got the back cover off. As you can see on this particular set, there's really nothing to it. We've got power supply board here, our main board, and our T-con board, which is located up under the second part of the back cover, or the outer back cover. The T-con board is down there. Okay, so what we're going to look for is we're just going to go to, this is the actual LED wire, okay, and as you can see, that is going from the power supply into the TV, and we're actually going to check that. Okay, that's going to pull it out. Okay. Okay, as you can see, there are only two lines. It's also marked on the board. There's a gray wire, black wire, gray wire, black wire. Okay, two lines. Okay, so I'm going to test them out. So I'm going to put the black on black, red on the gray wire. So I'm checking the first line. Oops. Okay, it's reading about 95 volts. Up 110. Okay, that's the max. Okay, go to check my next line. Same thing, red on gray, black on black. Okay, it's also around 113 volts. And I do see some backlights lit up through the back of the TV. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually check my voltage and see if I'm getting any voltage up there. Okay. Okay. So I got my meter on DC volts. We'll plug in the TV. It should come on automatically. So plug it in. Oh, let's do it like this. Let's go ahead and put our red on the gray and the black on the black on the first line. Okay. Should have got that in there correctly. Okay, I'm going to plug it in. Okay. Okay, that side is at 93 volts. Okay, and it's just staying there. So TV is supposed to be on, screen should be lit. Now I'm going to go to the other side, okay, and check the other line. A negative lead on black, red lead on gray, okay. And there's nothing, there's 0.3 volts. Back to the other line, the first line. Still got that 93 volts there. Okay, another thing I want to show you guys is I'm actually going to do a resistance check. I'm going to put my meter in just regular ohms, not diode scale, just ohms, okay? Ohms, okay? Make sure TV is unplugged, okay? Right? Whenever you're checking resistance, okay? And I'm going to go to one line, this first line. It doesn't matter, you're just checking resistance, it doesn't matter the polarity of your leads. So I'm just going to always do it this way. I'll just check the one line, put my negative lead on the black wire, positive on the gray one. And as you can see, we are at mega ohms, okay? Now I'm going to go to the next line, okay? And that is reading 17 kilo ohms. Now that's a resistance across the actual power supply, or the actual circuit on the power supply board that's feeding each line on the LEDs. That's a big difference. Mega ohms and what is it, 4K or 17K? But actually, I'm just going to unplug it, just so you know it doesn't have anything to do with the actual LED strips. And let's see, I'm going to go 1. This first line, I'm going to go 1, and that's 3, 1, 2, 3 over. So 1, 1, 2, 3 over. Okay. Okay, we're at 1.2 mega ohms on that first line. And my other line that was reading low, I'm going to go 1, 1, 2, 3 over. .4K. Now 4K and 1 mega ohm, that is a big difference. Okay, just keep that in mind. Okay. All right. So I'm going to actually take this TV apart and check the LEDs out first, because I know that this TV is known for that. And I'm not going to show you step by step how to take this apart, because I want to get to the actual other problem that this TV, the power supply has. Okay, I do have a video on this TV, a 60-inch. It's the same way. They all make the same way, from 50 all the way up to 75 inches, that make this TV the same model type TV with the two back covers on it. And you take it apart the same way to get to the LEDs. And so, let's get busy. to our strips. As you can see, we have 6 strips. 6 strips. 3 strips on each line. The strips evidently come in 2 pieces. Okay, and left and right side, or A or B side. And there's 9 strips on this one. 9 LEDs on this side and 10 LEDs on the other side. So we have 19 LEDs. Okay, and I wrote it down somewhere. Okay, so we got 19 LEDs on each strip, and that means for 3 strips, that was 57 LEDs. Okay, now we'll take the 57 and we times that by 3 volts. I'm just assuming these are using 3 volt LEDs, so we need 3 volts to light each one up. We're at 171 volts. Okay, and so we have a total of 114 LEDs. Okay, so but for each line there's 57 strips once again, and there should be at least 117 volts going. I'm sorry, 171 volts going to each line. Go to the first one. It's marked, the plug to negative, positive. I'm just going to turn this light out. You can see that a little better. Okay, that's first line. I'm just curious to see how many shorted LED strips are on here. Oops, wrong way. I'm going to go right here. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Okay. As you can see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 that are shorted on that strip. This next strip. So that's like half the LEDs are not lit up. This one's not too bad. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. This one. Has 1, 2, 3, 4 that are out. Oh, actually 5 again on that one. Okay. Six out on that one. Okay. Okay, this one we got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out on that one. And this last strip, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out on that one. So we got about 5, 6. This one had 8. So 8, an average of 5 more on each one. It's 25. So we got about 30 LEDs that are out, if I'm doing that correctly, out of 100 and something. So we had 8 here, I think we had 6 here, 5 here, 5 here, 5 here, 5 here, something like that. So 14, another 20. Yeah, about 35 or 36 LEDs that are out. Okay, so I'm actually going to do is just change all the strips. I do have all the strips. I'm going to change them all out and fire the TV set up and see what we get. have my strips installed, put the white pins back in, make sure everything is secure. I'm going to turn it over, plug my power supply, my LEDs back into my power supply board. Okay, and I'm also going to plug in the TV. Okay, now the TV should automatically come on. If you're not sure, you can just disconnect the toggle switch from that back cover. It just snaps right out and you can plug it back into the main board over here. Should come right on. Okay, got it plugged in. And we get a slight flash on the LED still. Okay, so I'm just going to unplug it. I know all those strips should be good. Okay, this is a really good way to check them. Make sure everything's connected. I'm just going to turn the TV over and I'm just going to check each line. And let's see how close I was. What did I say? 171. It's probably going to be anywhere between like 150 and 171 because some LEDs use like a 2.7 volts going across each one. But let's see. It should be higher than that 120 that we were getting before with the old strips in, right? Okay, so I'm going to the first line here. Okay, hold still for me. And we're already at 150. 156. And when I look under here, yep. Okay, those three strips are lit. Okay. Try the next one. $156 again. 43 milliamps, and the other three strips, whole strips, are lit up. Okay, all right. So you should be getting about 150 volts on each one. Okay, now we're going to take a close look at our power supply. There are two diodes which supply the B plus to the positive line of the LED strips. Okay, and there's one here. Okay. And there's also one on the other side of this transformer right here, if you can barely see that or not. There's also one there, okay? So I'm going to check both of them with my meter. Remember that resistance check that we did earlier? And I told you to keep that in mind. Let you know that you will have that problem. I'm going to check both of those. I'm going to put my meter in diode. Okay. And these diodes are labeled D9002C and D9001C. Okay. So we'll go this way. We'll put our, I think that's the cathode. I get them confused. I think that's the anode or cathode. We're going to negative to the stripe side and positive there. 375, okay, that's a little low. Okay, now I'm going to go to the other one, and that one is reading 459. Okay, they should be reading exactly the same. They use the exact same diodes. Okay, that is one of our problems. Hopefully that's our only problem as far as the LED strips. So we are going to change that one. Okay, this other one, the D9001, we're going to change. D9002 has already been changed because I actually used that for another TV. Okay, that's how I found out about the problem, because I had two of these TVs in the shop at one time, the exact same TV, and so the other TV had the same problem. So I'm going to replace the other one, D9001, and let me find that part number. I just so happen to have SF28GR0, I believe. I guess that's a 0 at the end of it. I'm going to put it in my microscope to see, give you the exact part number, make sure that's correct. I ordered some, okay, and I'm going to change that other one. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put that diode in there. The one in green over here, that's the good one, and the other diodes over here, that's the one marked in red, that's the one that's leaky. breadboard in there. Now, let's plug it in. Should be coming on by itself. Voila. That's it, guys. We're done. Done. So that's it. We'll put her back together. And we should be all set. And so, yeah, I actually seen this when I first had the problem. I actually went on a forum, television repair forum, I forgot what it was. And a lot of people were asking this question about they put the LEDs in this particular TV, and they were ordering the whole power supply, and but anyway, only half of the strips were lighting up, or they wouldn't light up at all after they put the strips, after they put the new strips in there. And so I did a little checking around, and I figured out. I'm gonna plug it. Okay, and so I want to show you guys again about that resistance. Take a resistance check when you get this TV, and that way you'll know that as you replace LEDs, you're going to have to replace one or two of these. Usually just one diode. One of these diodes are bad. Okay, and I got my meter in resistance. TV is unplugged. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to put my opposite. I'm going to go put my negative lead on, because actually this is a voltage drop across that actual diode. Okay, so I'm going to prove it to you in a minute. Okay, so that's 1 mega ohm going that way. Okay, and whoops, I'm doing this wrong. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Okay, that's open. Okay. Same exact reading, 1.1 mega ohm. Remember the other one reading was getting like 44K, I think. I'm not sure. One was mega and one was 170K or whatever. But check this out. I'm gonna leave my leads. I'm gonna put my meter on diode, the diode scale. Okay. Okay. Got 450, a 0.4 voltage drop. Well, yeah, 0.45 voltage drop. 0.45 volts on that line. Go to the other line. Same thing. Okay. Now I'm going to go to those two diodes that want to be replaced. Okay. See that? So that's how we figured that out. Okay. Anyway, guys, I'm going to put this bad baby back together. Appreciate you guys watching. Make sure that you do subscribe for more videos. Hit the notification bell. And I will see you on the next one. Big Dog out.